That's my countdown to start talking and teaching, and so I can record it. I know you're impressed. All right, ready? Yesterday, I asked you guys what makes you nervous, and you told me 2 different variables. But how many terms were there? I got 3 different terms. And what's the number out in front of the first one? A 1. So you could still play the game we played yesterday, which is multiplies to that C and adds to the B. You could still play that game. So anybody know 2 numbers that multiply to 9 but add to 10? Name? Lily. 9 and 1? Everyone agree? 9 and 1, if I add them, will give me 10, correct? Okay, but the only thing, this has to be y and y. What do you just have to add to the 9 and the 1? X's to them. Yeah, that's it. You guys are still playing the same game. All right? Don't get all crazy because you see an X and a Y. We ready for this next method? You've done it. You did it last year, I'm sure. All right, we just need a big refresh on it. Grouping. We remember grouping from last year? Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to start off very, very simple for you. Take a look at letter A here. I know most of you maybe want to do this. Woo, and start to strip. No need to. No need to. Same question I asked you yesterday. What do you look for first when factoring? There's one up there. What do both of them have in common? A 2x plus 1, right? Everyone see that? They have a 2x plus 1 in common, so take it out. 2x plus 1. They have a 2x plus 1 in common. Now, in the second parenthesis, you usually tell me what's left over. So you took out the 2x plus 1s. What's left over now? X plus 7. Congratulations. You just factor it using grouping. But you'll see we need a couple more steps before we get there. This will kind of be like our second, third step in grouping, but I just want to make sure when we get to this step, you know to take out the common factor and write what's left. Feeling good about yourself, right? On a Friday, feeling good? Okay, until I hit you upside the head with B here. All right, let's see who's on their A game. Not too bad. You can see a common factor. What are you going to take out here? An X. Okay. See, this is what happens too. I talk so loud that somehow it activates my Siri on my phone. Don't ask me why. Okay? Don't ask me why. What's the common factor? X plus 4. All right, stay with me on this one now. Stay with me because there's a little catch. All right, what's left on this left side now? You took away the X plus 4. 2x plus 8. Now be careful here. Go ahead, take out the X plus 4. What's left? You have that X minus 2, right? But I can't write this. That's incorrect. That is incorrect. Here's why, everybody. What's the sign in between here? Minus, right? Oops. Minus. So what I need to do is, it's really minus that entire thing, X minus 2. So what am I asking you to do right now to that minus sign? Distribute it through, okay? When it's minus, I need to apply it to whatever was to the right. So I'm going to end up with X plus 4. What happens when I apply it to the X minus 2? It becomes minus X, but not minus 2, plus 2. And then I want to combine my like terms inside. Okay? So you have to watch out for that minus sign. All right, so let's combine our like terms. X plus 4. Sorry, I'm running out of room. And then what do you guys have left over in the second one? X plus 10. Yep. That's what that simplifies down to. Okay, watch out for the minuses. Tricky, tricky, tricky. All right. All right, you ready to actually group? Step one all the way through. All right, and you'll see why I did these two examples at the beginning, because you're going to come to this type of step in a second. All right, so for example 2, letter A. I get it. It's grouping day. So we're just going to group, group, group. But I need to know why our methods from yesterday don't work. Letter A. Where do you always start? Look for a what first? GCF. Go ahead, kids. Anything you see up there I could take out? Nope. And why doesn't that difference of two perfect squares multiply to C, add to B work here? 4 terms. I need 3. So bottom line, 4 terms, no GCF. We're going to hit up grouping. Okay, we're going to hit up grouping. And usually, which is most times, you're going to group the first 2 and the last 2. Okay? All good. All right, now we take, anybody remember the next step? After we group them up? Anybody want to dig deep from last year? Name? Maddie? Hi, Maddie. You take the GCF, any GCF you can out of each. So here we go. Now I'm going to start calling out numbers. 18x to the third plus 9x squared. What can I take out of that? This is all GCF now still. 9, what can I take out of that? I can take out a 9. Is that all I can take out?
You can take out a 9x squared.
Good. They both have x's, so I take out the one with the lowest exponent. So 9x squared. Tell me what's left. Oh, go ahead. No, go.
You're going to have 2x plus...
Oh, did we learn our lesson from yesterday?
No, minus.
No, you're plus.
Plus.
Nothing? 1. Remember, when our GCF matches what's inside, I'm left with a 1. Good so far. Still got to take a GC out of the next one. And some of you you're probably sweating a little bit, because he's asking me to take a GCF out, and I can't find 1. Anybody pick that up? Art?
Just a 1.
You could take out a 1. So show me you're taking out a 1. And then what's still left? Yeah. And anybody remember from last year? You know you're doing grouping correct if... On a little effect. What's inside is the same. You're on your way now. And this looks like the first 2 problems we did today, doesn't it? What can you take out now? You can take out a 2x plus 1. And what am I left with? 9x squared. This is exactly what we did in the first problem. Go any further? Going any further? Yes?
Oh, could you split it into 3x plus 1 and 3x minus? No, because it's a plus, not a minus.
Everyone hear him. Don't touch it. Why not? That's a plus sign. Should be a what if I needed to factor it? Minus sign. Don't fall into the trap. You're better than that now. Day 2. Good? Any questions? That's it right here. You just factored by grouping. Congratulations. You ready for another one? Okay. Oh, before we start rolling parentheses here, you already fell into the trap. How many of you are going, oh? No. Every time you start where? GCF. And you can see one here. Here you go, 16. What do you got? What's the GCF? None? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's my fault. 2. 5. So we take out a 5. What's left when you take out the 5?
X cubed. 2x squared.
You got some signs there?
Plus 2x squared. Plus 4x. Plus 8.
There we go. Looks good. Any issues? Looks good to me. Oh, what happened?
Oh, when we're doing that, do we have to have brackets?
No.
Okay.
I'm just doing it so you can, because I'm about to go parentheses now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you want to double up on the parentheses, I'm fine with that. That's fine. All right, we can factor what's inside. How many terms are inside? 4, no GCF. I'm going to group. Or see if I can group anyway. Leave the 5 or keep bringing it down? Keep bringing it down. It's part of my answer. All right, going to turn it over to you guys now. What can you take out of the first grouping? 7, what can I take out of the first grouping? Yep. And what would you be left with? X plus 2. Name, by the way? Alex. How about the second grouping? 2. Brett?
4.
Take out a 4. Positive or negative? Positive. And what's going to be left magically?
X plus 2.
Yep. Looks like we grouped right, huh, kids? Because what was left in the parentheses, same thing. So now we got to finish grouping, keep bringing down the 5. What's going to go in for my first set of parentheses? 13. X plus 2. And in the second set of parentheses, 2. You're on fire, Brett, today. Your day.
X squared plus 4.
You're going to keep going. We good? Or are you going to factor that x squared plus 4? I hope so. We're good. Why can you not factor that? It's a plus sign. It's got to be minus for me to factor. Yes. Woo. All good? Any issues? Yes, you're hungry for more. You got it. Oh, hey, you see that one? That was my boy right there. You see that slide one? I can't go back to it. You see him come out? He rarely comes out. All right, the Promethean guy. All right, you can give a name to him if you want. Rarely comes out, so that's why I go a little nuts when he comes out. All right, he hides a lot, but that right there, it must be a special group in here. All right, because he rarely comes out. 2 times in a row, roof just blows up. All right, so watch it for it. All right, watch it. All right, number 4. Don't ask me why it went from 2 to 4. It happens. I'm going to factor this. 2x to the third plus 10x squared plus 7x plus 21. I'm going to factor it. I tried to do so, but I made a mistake. Where was my mistake? Or did I make a mistake here trying to factor this by grouping? Anybody see where I made the mistake? Name again. Sorry, I'll get it. Ashley. Yeah, hey, everyone, take a look at the first step here. Can I do Gcf method on that? Do they have anything in common right now? X plus 5 and x plus 3. I can't take anything out. They have to be the exact same match, right? So I couldn't group here. All right? These factors are not the same. You can't do group in on anything. What's inside has to match so you can take it out as a GCF. All right, see that little lesson right there? You can't group everything. You cannot group everything. All right. Hopefully I don't lose you here. Number 5. Prove to me the following identity. And what I am asking right now, when you see these directions, because it's going to become more common in this unit, prove the following identities. Right side equals the left side. Okay, right side equals the left side. Meaning, whatever's on the left should match exactly what's on the right. And we're not there yet, obviously, because the left and the right do not mirror each other. But we can get there. We can get there. What do you think I can do here on the left side to maybe make it look like the right side? Maybe. Maybe I can group it. Okay? Maybe I can, and that's the way we're going to do it because it's a grouping day. And then at the end, I'll show you maybe what I could have done here to make it look like the left side. Okay? All right, grouping it is. You got it. So let's check it out. Let's go first 2, last 2, right? What do you want to take out of the first one? 5. What do you want to take out of the first one? Yep. And what are you going to be left with? Now remember, whoever I ask next here, you want a 3x plus 2 in the next parenthesis. So you got to tell me exactly what you want to take out so you're left with the 3x plus 2. 11, what do you want to take out? I got a 27 and an 18. Okay, hold on. I could take out a 9, I like it. But I could take out a positive or I could take out a negative 9. Only one of them is going to give me a 3x plus 2 left over. Okay, well, let's check. So negative 9. Ready? Negative 9 and negative 27 give me a positive 3x, yep. And then negative 18 divided by negative 9. So you took out if I took out a positive 9, do you see that I would not get 3x plus 2? I'd get the total opposite. All right, finish grouping for me now. Finish grouping. 20. Michelle, finish grouping for me. What do you got? 2x? Yep, minus 9 and 1. And then what about in the other one? We're not done because it does not mirror each other yet, does it? This whole thing needs to look exactly like that right side. So that tells me in my head I'm not done yet. I haven't proven this yet. I still have something to do to make them match. What else could I keep doing here? 9, what else can I keep doing?
You're gonna wanna, for the x squared but minus 9, you're gonna wanna break that up into x plus 3 and then x minus 3.
That is difference of 2 perfect squares. And then look, kids, what do you notice? Do I have one side matching the other side now? Maybe not in order, but it's the same thing. And then at the end, just say, hey, look, I did it here. Make sure you show me that, yes, they indeed both are matching. Sorry, I'm going to run out of room here. And then after all your hard work, boom, put a little check mark next to it. I did it. All good? Okay. Now, let me go back to the beginning. Did I have to group to make the sides match? No. What could you guys done to this side to make it look here? What could I have done here? Sarah? Yep, I could have ready? Cover this one up. Cover this one up, double distribute foil, right? take that answer, multiply it by x minus 3, combine all my like terms, and maybe I would have gotten the left side. So you have options. All right, why did I group? Because that's what the heck we're doing today, right? Okay, all good? All right, now you guys are really going to take over class for me. Never mind. You'll warm up to it. Okay, prove the following. Here we go. So again, make the one side look like the other side, right? Some of you guys are getting nervous. Also, what I'm going to suggest, and I should have suggested this in the last problem, to get yourself organized, maybe drawing a vertical line where the equal sign is, and then working on either the left or the right side till they match each other. Okay? If it's okay with you guys, I'm just going to keep grouping because that's what we're doing today. Could I try to do some FOIL double distribute on the right side? Yeah, you could. All right, but I'm going to just keep working on that left side. Ooh, something new now. What don't you like about that left side and the word grouping? What do you not like about the left side and the word grouping here? Yeah, there's more than 4. What do I got? 6 of those bad boys up there? Any well, I should look. GCF? Anything I could take out, guys? Nope. But I keep saying grouping. Yeah. Ready? I know you're nervous because you don't see 4 terms. How about a little triple grouping in here, huh? Welcome to the big leagues, boys and girls. Welcome to the big leagues. Triple grouping, yes. You can do it. You can group however many you want there. All right, watch the magic happen now. You guys are taking over. Don't let me down. 17? No? No, good talk. 19? Probably not. Yes? Yeah, we got it. Name? Rachel, you ready to roll? Yeah. First one, what do you want to take out? Got to take out a GCF if I'm grouping.
I took out x squared.
Hopefully you did. You took out an x squared, and what were you left with?
X squared minus 1.
Nice job. Nice job. Everyone all right with that? Somebody's on to the next one. The next group, do you want to take out? 14? Took out a positive 5x. And what were you left with? Ooh, hey. Look at me. You know what you should be left with in the last one then. 20. What'd you take out to get it though? What type? Negative. Yep, you got it. Got to be a negative 6. For me to have x squared minus 1. Got to be a negative 6. All right, here you go. 11. What's common in all of them? All right, big job. Ready? Take out an x squared minus 1. Take out an x squared minus 1. Take out an x squared minus 1. What's left?
X squared plus 5x minus 6.
Does it mirror my right side yet, though? No, absolutely. Not even close. Not even close. So we still got to keep grinding away. Is there anything I can do to either of those 2 up there? X squared minus 1 or the x squared plus 5x minus 6? Anything I can do? 7. Anything you want to try to keep grinding away with? Oh, I like it. Took the hard one first. This is what we did yesterday. Multiply to C, add to your B. What do you got for me? I'm listening. Remember, multiply to 6, add to 5. You're going to put signs in front so they add to a 5 and multiply to negative 6. Nice job. All right, look. Hey, I see an x plus 6. I see an x minus 1. We're starting to get there, but I'm not there yet. So I might be able to do something with the x squared minus 1. 19.
Difference of two perfect squares.
So it'll be what?
X plus 1 and x minus 1.
Take a breath. Still doesn't match the right side though. How am I getting this up here? I see an x plus 1. I got that. I got the x plus 6. How many x minus 1s do you have? So you're just rewriting it. That's all that is. X minus 1 squared, x plus 6, x plus 1, and look at us. Big boy, big girl math. You guys feel like you're hardcore? Doing some serious math? No? Showing off? Anybody big weekend plans? Just going to be curled up in your corner of your room, balled up until Monday morning? It's all good. No shame. No shame. And then my final question, how many linear factors do I have? Meaning linear factors, how many factors do I have where the exponent is 1? So count them off with me. Ready? 1. There's one factor, x plus 1. 2. Now here's where why I asked this question. And you have x minus 1, so you're like 3. But how many times did x minus 1 come up? 2. So really I have 1, 2, 3, 4 factors, okay? I know only 3 are in parentheses. I only have 3 sets of parentheses, but remember that was written twice. So you have 4 factors up here. Okay? You guys are doing a nice job. What are we looking at? 5th period, 11. Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Anything you want to ask right now? Making the left look like the right. Sure, we're okay? Because I got one last thing I got to work with you on. I'm going to do, there's 2 problems left. I'm going to do 7, and you're going to do 8 for me. All right? Ooh, GCF here? GCF at all? No. And how many terms? And I'm still saying by grouping. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. How many terms did I need to group? How am I expected to do this with only 3? We are going to turn it into 4 terms. Okay, we are going to turn this 3-term trinomial into 4 terms. Everyone ready? Or anybody remember how? Want to dig deep, show off for everyone right now? Name?
Oh, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi. Can't you just break up the 6x squared?
The breaking up part I agree with. You're just breaking up the wrong term.
Oh.
We're going to break up the middle one.
Oh, yeah.
Negative 13x. We're going to separate that into 2 terms. That still give me negative 13x. First step to grouping a trinomial, you multiply your a and your c value. So go ahead, what's that give me? Multiply your a and your c, that gives me negative 30. All right, so that's your first step. Multiply those 2 values. Now, here's your job. 6x squared will stay 6x squared, but remember, what are we going to do to the middle term? Break it up into 2 separate ones and leave that c term where it is. All right, how do I break it up? Well, it's still got to equal negative 13, but it's also now got to multiply to negative 30. Okay, so the 2 terms you put here have to add to negative 13, but when I multiply them, give me negative 30. Same game we played yesterday. So start thinking about numbers that multiply to 30, but I could get a 13 from them. And be careful, because it's got to be a negative 30 and a negative 13. Because there's a pair of numbers out there you might think it is, but may not work. Dig deep and don't give up. Don't you ever give up in this class. Think about it. Don't let anybody else do your work. Multiply to negative 30, but are going to add to negative 13. You guys got it? 8. Ready? Hi. Oh, you're 10? Never mind, Art. Sorry. 8. Hi.
Would it be
Negative 15x and plus 2x. You guys that thought maybe 10 and 3, negative 10 and negative 3, they multiply to positive 30, remember. I need a negative 30. Okay? So you guys that thought negative 10 and negative 3, not going to happen. All right, now how many terms do I have? 4. Guess what I can do now? What we've been doing all darn day. Group the suckers. All right, group them up. All right, what do you want to take out of the first one? 14. What do you want to take out of the first one? Yep. And what are you left with? And what do you want to take out of the next one? 5? Can't, right? Just a 1. And that's still going to leave me with 2x minus 5. Now let's finish it. Let's finish it. Here you go. Oh, look at this, huh? This is suspenseful. All right, I'm done waiting. Mary, number 1 through 20. 13. Good job, kids. Nice job. All right, I'm going to leave you with one on your own. When you get the answer, let me know. Okay, whoa. Before I lead you off to the wolves, anybody have a problem with, before I even start anything, anybody got a problem here? You should see a major problem right now. You're not ready to group yet. Number 1, put it in order. Okay, so let's do that together. Number 1, put it in order. So what should I put first? And now I'll let you go on your own, but don't try to multiply negative 8 and 32. You're not ready for that yet. Why? There's a GCF there, a couple GCFs. All right, so take your time, please. Work with people around you if you need to. I'll be around to help you out. Take out a GCF first.